Do you ever wonder what really changes as we grow older? Not just the wrinkles or the gray hairs, but the quiet shifts in how we move, how we feel, how we think, and how we connect with others. You're not alone. Aging isn't just about years passing, it's about how we respond to those years. And if you're someone in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, or if you love someone who is, this video might be the most important thing you'll hear all week. Because we're not here to scare you. We're here to share 7 powerful truths about growing old. Truths that too many people ignore. And when they ignore them, they pay the price, not just in lost health, but in lost time, missed opportunities, and preventable regrets. These are the things most older adults wish they had known earlier. And once you know them, you can act. You can protect your freedom, your dignity, and your well-being. So let's get into it. It doesn't happen all at once. That extra chair you start using to get up. The time you skip your daily walk just this once. The soda you drink even though you promised yourself you'd cut back. They don't feel like big decisions. But over time, they shape your body and mind more than any surgery or supplement ever will. I met a woman named Diane, 74. She had stopped gardening, her favorite hobby, because her knees ached. When we talked, she realized she hadn't done a deep squat in over a year. Not because she couldn't, but because she never tried. After we introduced gentle mobility training, her pain didn't just reduce, her joy came back. I feel like I'm finally getting younger, she told me. Every time you choose movement over stillness, water over soda, standing over slouching, you're casting a vote for your future self. Those votes add up. You might think heart disease is the biggest killer in old age, or maybe cancer. But according to the latest data, prolonged loneliness carries the same risk as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Let that sink in. What's worse, it doesn't always feel like loneliness. It can feel like, I just don't feel like going out today, or no one really needs to hear from me anyway. But you do matter. And someone does want to hear from you. One man, Richard, told me he hadn't had a visitor in months. After joining a local senior walking group, not only did he gain stamina, he gained 5 new friends. He said, "It saved my life, and I didn't even know I needed saving." Don't wait for others to knock. Reach out. Even one genuine connection a week can change everything. Muscle loss isn't destiny. It's neglect. By the time we reach our 70s, the average person loses 20% of their muscle mass. But most of that isn't due to aging, it's due to inactivity. You don't need to lift heavy weights. You just need to move with purpose. Squats to the chair, arm circles, wall push-ups. Even walking briskly engages and maintains strength. My neighbor, June, 81, could barely lift a gallon of milk without help. We started her on a basic resistance routine. 3 months later, she was carrying her own groceries with pride. "I feel more capable now than I did at 65, she said. The lesson? Your muscles are listening. But you have to speak their language. Movement. There's a myth that older adults can't learn new things. That's nonsense. In fact, learning new things like a language, a hobby, or even how to use a new phone literally reshapes your brain. It strengthens memory, sharpens focus, and boosts confidence. A man named Hassan, 78, took up watercolor painting for the first time last year. "I didn't think I had any talent," he said, "but I've never felt more alive." Now he teaches a class at his community center. Your brain isn't retiring. It's waiting. Challenge it. Surprise it. And it will surprise you back. One of the saddest things I hear is, "I don't want to bother my kids," or "they're too busy for my stories." But here's the truth. Your life is full of wisdom. Stories. Lessons. Warnings. Humor. Strength. And your children and grandchildren need those more than you think. Even if they don't say it now, one day they'll wish they had asked more, listened more, heard the stories of how you survived, how you struggled, how you loved. Write it down. Record your voice. Share a memory at dinner. Because if you don't pass it on, who will? Too many people surrender their health entirely to the system. They don't ask questions. They don't push for second opinions. They don't learn what their medication does. That's dangerous. Be curious. Ask why. Take notes. Keep a journal of how you feel after treatments or medications. And if something feels off, say so. I worked with a woman named Carla who kept falling asleep midday. Her doctor brushed it off. But she persisted, and it turned out one of her meds was being incorrectly dosed. Once corrected, her energy returned. "I knew something was wrong," she said. "I just had to believe myself." You know your body better than anyone else. Trust that. Motivation is fickle. But commitment? That's powerful. There will be days you don't feel like walking, or calling a friend, or cooking a healthy meal. That's normal. But those are the exact days where action matters most. Because taking care of yourself isn't a luxury, it's your responsibility. To yourself, to your family, to the years you still have ahead of you. Every choice you make today is an investment in the future you. The one who can still travel, still laugh without pain, still hug without hesitation. Don't wait until something breaks to start fixing it. Start now. So if you've made it this far, thank you. It means you're someone who still believes in growth, in possibility, in living, not just aging. Let's recap the 7 secrets. Small habits shape your destiny. Loneliness is a silent killer. Muscle loss is mostly neglect, not age. Your brain thrives on challenge. Your story is a legacy, share it. Advocate for your health, no one else can do it like you. Take care of yourself even when it's hard. These aren't just tips, they're truths. And if you live by them, your age becomes a badge of honor, not a burden. You've earned your years. Now let's make the most of them. If this message resonated with you, leave a comment below. What's one thing you'll start doing today? And if you found this helpful, share it with someone you love. A child, a friend, a neighbor. Because growing old isn't the end. It's a season of wisdom, power, and deeper meaning. And it's not just about you. It's about what you pass on. Don't be foolish. Tell your children.